everyone, welcome to the online course Stylistics. The topic of our fourth lecture is syntactical stylistics, syntactical expressive means and stylistic devices. Before we start, as usual, I'd like to ask you a question: how to make the sentence sound? Have you ever thought about it? So there are special techniques. Inversion. The traditional word order of the English sentence is changed according to the aims of the author. There are two types of inversion: full or complete, when the predicate is placed before the subject, and partial. The secondary member of the sentence is placed before the subject. And mind that when we talk about the stylistic inversion, it doesn't change the meaning of the sentence. It's used to make the utterance more emotional, to emphasize it. Okay, parallelism. The corresponding arrangement of the initial parts of several clauses, sentences, or paragraphs. There are three types of parallel constructions: full, complete, when all parts are identical. You will see it, definitely, don't worry. Partial, some parts are identical, and reversed, or chiasmus. The second part is the mirror of the first. And one more thing to add: parallel construction is most frequently used in enumeration, antithesis, and in climax, thus consolidating the general effect achieved by these stylistic devices. Okay, there are some examples. Full, complete. To know Italian literature is not to know Italy. To know English literature is not to know England. You see, just all the parts are identical. Partial. To know Italian literature is not to know Italy. To know English literature doesn't deal with your high IQ at all. You see that the second part is not the same. And reversed, or chiasmus. We shape our buildings, and afterward our buildings shape us. William George's quotation. Okay, chiasmus and antimetable. Okay, they are quite close to each other, but it's not the same thing. Difference: reversed, or chiasmus, is a two-part sentence or phrase where the second part is a mirror image of the first. We shape our buildings, and afterward our buildings shape us. Antimetable. I know what I like, and I like what I want. It is a repetition of words in successive clauses, but in transposed order. You see that I know what I like. Here begins I like what I want. Okay, well done, sorry. Repetitions. There are a lot of types of repetitions, like anaphor or anaphor, epiphor, framing, anadiplosive, chain, ordinary, successive, morphological, synonymical, tautological. And here we are to discuss the difference between pleonasm and tautology. Pleonasm has a sense of using an unnecessary, overabundance, or redundant words in one description. It's regarded to be a defect of style. Tautology has a sense of saying the exact same in different words, using multiple words with the same meaning. Okay, pleonasm is defect. Okay, good. Okay, antithesis and juxtaposition. Antithesis is a figure of speech in which irreconcilable opposites or strongly contrasting ideas are placed in sharp juxtaposition and sustained tension. Art is long and time is fleeting. Juxtaposition can involve such positional things, but also can involve the contrast of more complicated things, like two characters or themes. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. You see? Okay, here we shall stop. It is the end of our first part of the lecture. Please switch on another video lecture and we will continue. Thank you for your attention. See you.